You are listening to the Cambridge Insider Podcast, where you will hear the latest updates on international student education. This week, host Stephen and Mariah will be introducing Cambridge's new recruitment resource, the International Online School Fair. Take a listen.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Cambridge Insider Podcast, episode number 2 of season number 2. And as always, or not as always, as of the last 2 episodes, including this one, my co-host, Mariah Thompson. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm also doing well, thank you.
Good.
You're up in Syracuse, right?
Yes.
And the weather in Syracuse, New York, which is on the eastern part of the United States, how's the weather up there?
Crazy as always. It can be 70 degrees one day, and then next thing you know, we have a snow day here. So my allergies are going nuts. But it's all good.
We're steamrolling our way towards the summer. So that's the good news. And I know for many students, that's good news as well, because they'll be hopefully be looking forward to maybe reuniting with some family and friends over the summer period when schools close. And of course, our school officials will be very excited to take a break. I know it's been a very taxing year. So very excited this afternoon to be talking about a wonderful new product that Cambridge have launched. The product is officially part of our Cambridge Enhanced Marketing. And if I can say it, it enhances the enhanced marketing. So sit on that for a minute, but that's what it does, because Cambridge have invested a significant amount of resources into building out an international online school fair. So I'm going to go to Mariah just to explain, in a nutshell, Mariah, when we talk about an international online school fair, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, so of course we're doing marketing, and we're getting our products in your schools into the hands of parents and students around the world. So when they're putting these marketing materials out, we want it to be the most efficient and fastest way for them to go through each school and to see what is out there without being too complicated. And it feels like when you have it in your hand and you're looking at the website on your phone, it feels like you're just on an app or like you're online shopping, which is perfect because everyone loves online shopping. They love to browse. They like to make the experience about themselves, what they like, what they don't like. And this app, it's not an app, but it feels like one. This website really helps set up the student and the parent look through the schools super easy. So you hop on the website, it shows you what the schools, what are their ranked, and they can easily just click right on the school. And then the site leads them to another page that has videos and marketing materials for that school easily. And then right from there, they can say, hey, I'm interested. It's like 3 steps on the site, super easy, super user friendly. It just makes the experience really, really smooth for the customer.
Very, very cool. So just to summarize, this is a website.
Yes, website.
I think you mentioned, which is awesome, and I've gone on it a couple times with my phone, is that it has that feeling of an app. It's super user friendly, so I can access the website directly on my phone. We call it the International Online School Fair because of, and I was part of that process when we initially rolled this out, which I think is important to say. If you've ever traveled to Southeast Asia on recruitment trips, and I know many of our families over there have gone to some of these school fairs, and many of our school officials have joined us at some of these school fairs. Southeast Asia used to have these amazing, big, robust school fairs. In person, they would be hosted at a hotel, and there would be thousands of learning institutions, schools, universities, all represented. And then thousands of families browsing, listening to presentations, speaking to school officials, doing interviews. And it would be this day, sometimes weekend event, which was an incredibly important part of the recruitment process of students, and a great way for schools to get their brand out there. Now, with the advent of COVID, of course, as well as the fact that the agency structure has changed so much, has been diminished so much, we've spoken about this previously, those school fairs unfortunately fell by the wayside and were no longer really there. And a big recruitment channel was really destroyed. And what Cambridge did was build out a Southeast Asian facing website in the form of an online school fair. So we've taken what was super successful in person and we've put this online, which is great, and which is the way in which the world is trending. And I want to emphasize again, as Mariah said, super, super easy, super user friendly. The great thing which Mariah also mentioned, which I think is so, so important, is families, students have direct access to be able to enroll at your program, direct access to be able to access more information. Mariah, speak to me a little bit about, what's been your experience of just sort of using the app, and, just a couple more details around, you were part of this process as well. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Yeah, I think that the thing that I love about using this website is that I keep saying it feels like an app. So it feels like you're a part of the experience, and anything that you have of your own, it feels like you're included on it. So I love that feel. That makes you feel like you're a part of it. But then also, I just really love all the details to the schools. Like, there is so much details for per school that is on there that you get to see. And a lot of times, these students or parents have questions. They're answered right there on the school fair. You can see exactly what the school looks like, what they're about, what is important to them. And then if you do have questions, it's so easy just to say, to log in, write your name in and say, I do have questions about this school. So I just really like that it's super personalized to each school. Although it is this big school fair, there is so much individually for each school on there that allows the customer to really dive deep on their own before they even have to think about questions.
Yeah, it's also awesome. And I think this, the school fair is a part of Cambridge Enhanced Marketing. So if you're a Cambridge Enhanced Marketing partner, all of your information, your live open houses, your live events that you do, demo classes, dorm walkthroughs of your campus, all of that information is going to be stored on this website. So if you're a family, if you're a student, you're interested in School A, you go onto the website, you click, you can have a look at an hour-long open house. You can have a look at a 25-minute long demo class or campus tour. So it's super, super interactive. And all of this information will be stored there. If you're a Cambridge Enhanced Marketing partner, your information is going to go up there, and you're going to have thousands and thousands of eyeballs on this. The other thing that we've done through our marketing department, which is also super exciting, is that we are building different campaigns to drive traffic to this website. So I know we are, and this is something that's in the works, so it's sort of new information, but we are building on some partnerships and some ways to drive traffic there through Baidu and through WeChat. So it's going to be super exciting. It definitely is a landing spot for everybody that's interested in international, F1 education in the US, to go there and be able to look at what are some of the options and hopefully enroll directly in your program. Hopefully they have a look at the open house that's going to be stored there. Look at that hour presentation and go, I want to enroll here. Click, 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 and they're enrolled. That's the ultimate goal of this, and something that we're really excited about. Mariah, I assume you will be putting up the link to the website, or at least a little bit more information in our show notes.
Yes. We have a video that's made that you can actually walk through and see the process of what the website looks like. So that will be connected right into the link of our bio, and you'll be able to see it. It's also on our YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see it right in our videos.
Very cool. Mariah's the absolute superstar of making videos that are super simple for guys like me that need to understand things super quickly. So we appreciate that. We'll put a lot more information in there. If you are interested, in the school fair, or simply becoming part of Cambridge Enhanced Marketing and thus becoming part of the school fair, reach out. We're eager to have conversations about it at the very least. The final thing that I did want to say that I was supposed to mention earlier was, it's because of Cambridge Enhanced Marketing's success that we are able to reinvest into the market. It's something that we've spoken about highly, and something that it feels great to be able to do. Cambridge Enhanced Marketing CEM has been such an incredibly successful rollout and initiative that we've been able to reinvest, and this is part of that reinvestment into the market to make it even easier and even better for our schools to be able to recruit high quality students, and for students to be able to find high quality schools. Mariah,
Yes.
I feel exhausted because I was really excited to give that information to our listeners. Any final thoughts from your side?
Yeah. I just think if you are on the fence about Cambridge Enhanced Marketing School Fair, this resource is definitely something to put you through. I think it's a no-brainer to have your school a part of it. If international education is something that you want to grow your school in, it's an easy win for everyone to be a part of it. So I would say if you're on the fence, reach out. We'll talk to you. We can talk through why it's important and how it will be important, not only for your international program, but for your school as well. So.
Well, yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm.
As always, to all of our listeners, we appreciate you listening along, and we'll catch you around the next episode of the Cambridge Insider podcast. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Cambridge Insider podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss an episode. For more Cambridge updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Have a great week and stay connected.